The following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
Kaylee Jackson, three-pointer up, and no, that one won't go in. Tana Lick pulls down the deep offensive board. She'll put up a three. That one's in, and we're tied.
And that one's hit high in the left center, going back, and it is gone! It's a grand slam for Belle Lennard!
Opine can get a good pitch. She's 0 for 2, fly out on the ground out. And that's a good pitch going into deep left field, and Opine, it's gone over the scoreboard and everything, and it's a two-run shot. It's 6-5.
Hansen dropping back, he's going deep, far sideline, he's got his man, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Fargo South Bruins. That is a 51-yard touchdown pass. It'll be Ethan Olson taking the kick. And he'll put it right on goal and right into the goal! Ethan Olson on a free kick. Kobe Johnson serve up and over. Vick sets it up. Bailey Nelson puts it down for point 22. At 0-0 between North-South and the Jets. And it's taken away there by Carson Abrahamson. She has a breakaway. One-on-one hard. She scores! And it's 1-0 Minot Majets off the goal by Carson Abrahamson. The junior forward on the breakaway sends it over the left shoulder. Henningsgaard, he tries to cut through the lane. Outlet pass into the corner there for Heinitz. Back over to Henningsgaard, wide open for three. Got it and one! Wow! All right, welcome back. We're getting set for varsity action here, about 11 minutes away here at Central Valley School in Buxton, North Dakota. Actually, a little bit north of Buxton, a little bit south of Reynolds, if you're familiar with that, or if you're maybe more familiar with Thompson, about maybe 20 or so miles south of Thompson, which is about 30 or so miles south of Grand Forks. So we're just smack dab in the middle there, pretty much between Hillsboro and Grand Forks. If you want to look it up on the map and tell me that I'm wrong, I would certainly appreciate that. The Cavalier Tornadoes that come in with this game undefeated, or the record of 9 wins, no losses, while the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros come into this game with the record of 8-1. Let's go ahead and take a look at these two teams side by side here tonight. As I just mentioned, the Tornadoes 9-0. They're 7-0 against Region 2 opponents. They're 6-0 and playing at home, 3-0 on the road. They have not had any neutral court games this year so far. They have won 9 in a row, obviously. They've scored 616 points on the season, which is an average of about 68 points per game, and they've allowed 422, which is an average of 46 points allowed for their 9 opposing offenses per game. For the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, they're 8-1 on the year, 4-1 against Region 2, 4-1 at home, 4-0 on the road. They also have had no official neutral court matchups yet. They come into this one winning 3 in a row. They've scored 555 on the year, which is an average of 61, and they've allowed 402, which is an average of 44. So Cavalier averaging 68 to Hillsboro Central Valley 61 on offense, but it's only a 2-point difference when it comes to the points that they allow. 46 for the Tornadoes, and Hillsboro Central Valley actually allowing fewer points, not by much, but fewer, 44 for the Burros in comparison to the Tornadoes. Let's take a look at what these two teams have done so far this year. Let's see here. That is not the correct, that's a hockey schedule here. Let's see if we can update that really quick. And we apologize for the Tornado fans, as I don't know why that didn't get updated. But that's a quick fix. If you just bear with us here for a moment. And in 3, 2, 1, it should be up there. There we go. That looks better. They would start off the season on the road against the Midway Minto Mustangs, picking up a 61-52 win over the Mustangs. Then they'd follow that up with an 82-60 win over the North Border Eagles, 63-43 over Griggs County Central, 53-51 2-point win over the St. John Woodchucks. Their game against Langdon was postponed. I haven't had any word. I tried looking it up earlier. I'm not sure when or if that game has been rescheduled. And then a 58-33 win over North Star, 78-37 win over Park River Fordville Lincoln Aggies, and then an 80-38 win over Mayport CG, and a 72-49 win over Midway Minto. So they had 3 games in a row there where they had some pretty comfortable victories over their opponents. And then coming off that game against the Mustangs, against Hatton Northwood, they'd pick up a 10-point win, 69 to 59, bringing them into tonight's game against the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. For the Burros, they started out the season against the Kindred Vikings, 59-44 win over the Vikings, and then a 63-30 win over the Hatton Northwood Thunder. Mayport CG, they would take care of the Patriots 70-47, and then Region 1 matchup against the Oak Grove Grovers. I believe that was part of the Hillsboro Holiday Hoops tournament, if I remember correctly. 56-46 win, and then a 1-point win over the Richland Colts on day 2 of that Holiday Hoops tournament, 57-56. They'd come out of the Holiday Hoops tournament and kick off 2019 with their first loss of the year to the Thompson Tommies, who I think they're still undefeated. I haven't looked recently in the last couple of days. But they would follow the Tommies 43-36. That would be their only loss of the year. They'd bounce off that loss to the Tommies, picking up a 79-47 win over the Larimore Polar Bears. That is a game that we had for you on the ND Sports Channel. If you go to Game Rewind, click on Boys Basketball, you can watch that game against Larimore anytime you want, 24 hours a day if you missed it or you want to see it again. And then a game that I wish I would have been at, but I wasn't. We were doing Fargo South games there on January 11th. 1-point win over Four Winds Minnewacan, and Landon Reed hitting the corner 3 at the buzzer to give the Burros the 1-point victory over the Indians. And then Griggs County Central, just a couple days ago, 68-32. Was the win on that one, and then that brings them in through their matchup against Cavalier tonight. We're about 6 minutes away. We'll take a short timeout, and then we'll come right back here with more of your pregame show. It's the Burros and the Tornadoes. More coming up in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. It's the Cavalier Tornado cheerleaders. They're out pumping up their crowd to their school song. Cavalier fans have traveled well here tonight. They'll be directly in front of me and a little bit off to my right, while the Hillsboro Central Valley fans will be off to my left a little bit. So pretty much directly in front of me is the left edge of the Tornado fans, and then there's the stairway and the bleachers, and then that's where the Burro fans begin to fill in the stands. So this is pretty much a packed house, and well, packed house is what you want for a matchup like this one here. 9-0, the Cavalier Tornadoes undefeated coming into this matchup. Hillsboro Central Valley with only 1 loss, and that came just about 2 games ago. Let's go back and double check here because I can't recall. It came against Thompson Tommies, so it was more than 2 games ago. It was more like 2 weeks ago. That 43-36 loss to the Thompson Tommies was the only loss of the year for the Burros. Your starters for tonight's matchup here for the Burros is going to, or we'll start with the Tornadoes. Then Conley Carrier, a 5'9" senior guard, and then Jaden Laxdal, a 5'9" senior guard as well. Carrier will be wearing jersey number 2. Laxdal will be wearing jersey number 5. Let's see here. Colton Rachinsky, 5'11" junior guard. He'll be wearing jersey number 10. Wearing jersey number 13 will be the 6'2" junior center in the middle, Colby Thorlickson. And then the other starter will be, at least, well, we'll find out if Thorlickson or Henke starts in the middle. Both of them play the center position. I would guess that it's probably going to be Henke. He wears jersey 21, and he stands 6'6" high. He's a senior this year for the Tornadoes. Your starters for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros is 6'3" senior guard forward, number 0, Jacob Heinitz. a 6'5 junior guard / forward, number 1, Patrick Limke, a 6'2 junior guard, number 3, Carson Henningsgaard. Your other starters will be a 6-foot senior forward, number 24, Travis Doden, and then a 6'1 junior guard / forward, number 40, Landon Reed. Those are your starting lineups here, as we're about 2 minutes away here from the start of this one here. Once again, it's the 8-1 Hillsboro Central Valley Burros at home here on one of their 2 home courts. They play in Hillsboro, and then the other half of their games they play up here at Central Valley School. And then the Tornadoes, the visitors on the scoreboard today. Once again, these 2 teams side by side are pretty much equal. Let's see if I can find that screen again. Where'd it go? Here, there it is. Tornadoes have scored average 68 points per game on offense, and they allow about 46. The Burros allow about 44 on defense, and they score about 61 on offense for the Burros. So, we're about a minute away here from the opening announcements. We'll take a timeout, come back with those opening announcements and your starting lineups, official starting lineups, here in just a moment on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed, or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/C/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @ND Scores and get the same scores on your mobile device every night. All right, welcome back. Here's your opening announcements. We may take another break for the national anthem here coming up in just a moment.
Sportsmanship. All members of the sport and spectators of the game, the officials, players, coaches, and fans involved in tonight's contest. At this time, we are to salute our flag and the nation. Please stand, remove your hats, and place your right hand over your heart for the singing of our national anthem by Mackenzie Iverson of High School.
We'll keep it right here for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
right, outstanding job there on the national anthem, and we'll get ready now for your starting lineups.
And now first for the starting
microphone on the PA announcer there isn't working too well. Conley Carrier, a 5'9" senior guard, will take over the honors there for the starting lineups. And then there's Jaden Laxdal, 5'9" senior guard. Colton Raczynski, a 5'11" junior guard, number 10 there. Let's see, the coach told me it was 13, and apparently 14 is going to be the starter there. Andre Carrier, a 6'5" junior center, and then Cooper Henke, a 6'6" senior center. We'll see if the microphone works for the Burros here. And it's not working, so you got Jacob Heinitz there, a 6'3" senior guard / forward. That is going to be Patrick Limke, a 6'5" junior guard. And then you got the state championship hero who I think he got the assist on that game-winning shot, actually, Carson Henningsgaard. Travis Doden just came through the lineup there, 6' senior. And then you got Landon Reed, who hit the buzzer beater against Four Winds Minnewacan just a few games ago, 2 games ago to be specific. So those are your starting lineups, and that will set us up here for the first quarter of play. It says fourth quarter there. We need to change that. That's the one thing we didn't get changed from the junior varsity here. And we're underway here, and the opening tip is won by the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. It's going to be Limke up top. He'll put up a 3. Front iron won't go. Rebound comes down into the hands of Andre Carrier, a 6'5" junior for the Tornadoes. Carrier still with the basketball, pumps it in the far corner there to the other Carrier. That's Conley Carrier. Conley is a senior this year for the Tornadoes. 20 on the shot clock, 7:33 and counting to go here, first quarter of play. Working the ball down low there, it's Cooper Henke. Now up top, 3-pointer will rattle around and out. Offensive rebound though. And then the steal here by Carson Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard will go to the hoop and lay it in, and it's 2-0. And Henningsgaard will get the steal. And Limke will put it in with the assist to Henningsgaard. 4-0. 1 minute gone here in the first quarter of play. Whistle sound, 6:53 is the time remaining on the clock here. 4-0 lead for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros off buckets by Patrick Limke and Carson Henningsgaard. Baseline pass for the Tornadoes underneath their own hoop. They'll have a full shot clock as the inbounds pass comes into Cooper Henke. Henke with a little spin move in the paint, gets it to drop in, and the Tornadoes are on the board. Cooper Henke, a 6'6" senior for the Tornadoes. As Heinitz will have it up top, he'll feed it into the hands there, Travis Doden. Doden looking around, feeds it back up top there to Limke. Limke will hand it off to, I think that is Heinitz, and it was. Heinitz will give it back to Doden. Doden back over to Heinitz for 3. No, that one's off the mark. Rebound comes down into the hands there of Henke. A defensive board, quickly a three from the corner, a little too strong. Landon Reed pulls down the defensive board. Back the other way now. Carson Henningsgaard has the ball poked out from his hands by Raczynski. That'll go out of bounds and it'll remain Borough basketball. Triggering the inbounds pass will be the 6'5" junior Patrick Limke. Limke with 6:08 to go here in the first quarter of play. Triggers the inbounds pass to Doden into the near corner. Doden will dribble up near wing, give it back to Limke in between the circles, high in the near sides. Throws it over there to Heinitz. Heinitz feeds it in there to Landon Reed. Reed made a move to the basket. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Carson Henningsgaard, and he'll put it up off the glass and in. That's 4 points for Henningsgaard, 6 for the Burros, and it's a 6-2 lead here in the varsity game for the Burros. Once again, if I say the score and that doesn't reflect what's on your screen, what I say is correct. I believe that basket, was Jaden Laxdal. He'll get credit for it. If they are announcing it, the microphone isn't working. Limke tried to feed it inside there for Henningsgaard, who's poked away into the hands there of Andre Carrier, 6'5" junior. They'll work it into the near corner now for Raczynski. Raczynski will give it up there to Carrier. Carrier puts up a three and it's in! And the Cavaliers have their first lead of the game. That's a lead change number 1. It comes with 5:07 to go in the first quarter. Landon Reed will pull down that rebound, kick it out there. Limke for three, and he got it! 9-7 now, and another lead change. That's 2 lead changes in the game now, 4:43 to go here. That shot a little bit off the mark there and maybe got away with a foul as Limke brings it back the other way. Limke will slow it down, kick it out. Heinitz wide open. He decided not to pull the trigger, and the shot was blocked by Andrew Carrier. Carrier is a block and a steal. 9-7, 4.5 to go here in the first quarter of play. Great crowd on hand for this basketball game, featuring 2 fantastic basketball teams. Inbounds pass comes into Doden. Doden will kick it up top there for, I believe that was Heinitz, and it was. Heinitz will feed it into Landon Reed, and he will get the bucket. Heinitz will get the assist. 4:15 to go, 11-7 in favor of the Burros. Cavalier Tornadoes undefeated on the season so far. Right now they trail by 2. 11-9 as that basket goes in. Let's see here if I can catch the jersey number on that one. That 3 is a little bit off the mark. And it was Colin Conley Carrier who got that last basket. Raczynski to Carrier. Now they'll feed it down low into the hands there of Henke. And that shot is up and in, and we're tied. Tied at 11. Two lead changes in one time. Henningsgaard, check that. Limke has a block there by Carrier. That's his second block of the game. Free throw line jumper up off the front of the rim. Rebound comes down to Heinitz. Heinitz will bring it back up. Being guarded in the backcourt there by Carrier. Heinitz picks up his dribble, gets it to Landon Reed. Reed goes down to the low block, and he will get fouled. That'll stop the clock with 3:13 to go here in the first quarter of play, and that's our first foul second foul of the game. First foul, second foul, one on each team there. Jaden Laxdal, the guilty party there for the Tornadoes. Henningsgaard with the ball top of the key, picks up his dribble, feeds it into the hands there of Heinitz. Heinitz back up top now to Limke. Limke over to Henningsgaard, far wing. 2:57 to go, 20 on the shot clock. Limke drives baseline, kicks it out. Travis Doden, long 2, up and in. 2:48 to go here, and another lead change to Hillsboro Central Valley. Raczynski with the basketball right now. He's looking for the screen there from Carrier, and he will get it, but not much coming from that one. They'll feed it down low. That pass is tipped away into the hands of Carson Henningsgaard. 2:27 to go. Henningsgaard will drive all the way, and he cannot get it to go. The basket wouldn't have counted anyway if he made it, and there'll be another foul here on the Cavalier Tornadoes. Team foul number 2 here for the Tornadoes, and that'll be the first one on Conley Carrier, a 5'9" senior here for the Cavalier Tornadoes. 13-11. The last lead change happened at the 2:48 mark. That was about 24 seconds ago. Inbounds pass comes into Limke. Limke gets it into Oscar Benson, who's into the lineup now for the Burros. Benson over to Henningsgaard, just in front of the free throw line. Puts it up, rattles in and out. Ball is tipped away. Henningsgaard strips it away. And he may have gotten away with the travel. He may have gotten away with the travel there, but a foul is going to be called. I'll stop the clock with 2:08 to go there. And Henningsgaard will go to the free throw line. A first trip for either team to the free throw line in this matchup, coming at the 2:08 mark with the Burros leading 13-11. And Henningsgaard will have that one go off the front end of the rim. Henningsgaard, 4 points, a steal and assist, according to my numbers here. Actually, he has 2 steals. And he'll miss both free throws. Back the other way now comes Raczynski for the Tornadoes. He'll hand it off up top there to Carrier. Carrier will put up the 3 and he got it! 14-13, the Tornadoes take the lead with 1:40 to go. And that's 2 more. Henningsgaard comes back the other way, feeds it up top. Long 3 from Limke. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down into the hands there. Cooper Henke, excuse me. That shot went up a little bit high there, and he'll go out of bounds and stay with the Tornadoes. 16-13. Just barely got it in before that 5-second call there. Shot is up, won't go. Oscar Benson pulls down the rebound, gives it to Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard crosses the timeline with 1:15 to go. Henningsgaard drives in and can't get it to fall in, but he will go to the free throw line where he's now 0 of 2 in the game. And we'll see if he can make up for the 2 he missed last time. Once again, Tornado fans, a majority of them right in front of me and to my right, and most of the Burro fans off to my left a little bit here as Henningsgaard makes his first free throw. He's 1 for 3 in the game, and it's a 2-point game at 16-14. Last lead change occurred at the 1:41 mark when the Tornadoes would take a 14-13 lead. Second free throw from Henningsgaard is up and in. 16-15. Coming back is Carrier. Carrier swings it out, far wing there. That is Colby Thorlickson, number 13. There's a 3-pointer. It's up off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down there to Carrier. Now another 3 is up, and another 3 is in! Andre Carrier with 2 triples in this one so far, and it's 19-15. Still a 4-point game as Henningsgaard brings it over the timeline with 40 seconds to go. Henningsgaard bounce pass to Limke. Limke to Oscar Benson. Tornado fans chanting defense. Benson over to Landon Reed. Reed will dribble up top. Now he'll go down the far side of the lane, down to the baseline. Can't get the shot up to go. Too much pressure there as Henke pulls down the rebound. Back the other way, no foul. Offensive rebound and a clean block. Colton Anderson with the block there for the Burros. $18 seconds to go, 19-15. Inbounds pass comes into the hands of Henke, and there will be a foul. That'll be the second team foul here on the Burros, and the first one on Colton Anderson, a 6'5" senior. Inbounds pass will be triggered by Jaden Laxdal. Courier, thank you for that text message. I appreciate that. I'll write that into my scorebook here. And that's another bucket up and in. 21-15, 2 seconds to go. Shot is up, foul. He will go to the free throw line here prior to the buzzer. We'll see if they put any time back on the clock or not. Right now it sits at 0. Free throw up and in from Limke. 21-16. And he'll miss the second one. 21-16 will end up being your first quarter score in favor of the Cavalier Tornadoes. They will not put any additional time on the clock for the first quarter. We'll take a short timeout. Be back with the second quarter here in about 30 seconds on the ND Sports Channel.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
All right, welcome back. Start of the second quarter here. Tornadoes, the 9-0 Tornadoes lead the 8-1 Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 21-16. Inbounds pass will come into Andre Courier. And I want to thank the viewer here that sent us that text message. I appreciate that. Going away with the ball there is Colton Anderson. He'll give it to Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard hands it off there to Heinitz. Heinitz picks up his dribble, looking in the direction of Henningsgaard, and he'll get it. Just barely kept it in bounds there. As they feed it in, turnaround shot off a little bit too strong off the back rim. That one won't go. 7:27 to go here, second quarter of play. Conley Courier with the basketball right now here for the Cavalier Tornadoes. They're working into the corner, and now nice, that was stripped away there by Landon Reed. Loose ball was picked up by Courier, and he puts in the jumper. Seven minutes to go now. Cavalier fans wanted to travel there on Colton Anderson, but they're not going to get it. But they will get the ball back, and coming back the other way, laying it in off the glass. A beautiful move by Andre Courier. 25-16 as the Tornadoes start to pull away with this one here. We'll see how soon, if the Burros can get back into this one there. And a lucky break for Carson Henningsgaard. He had that ball poked away, but off a couple of deflections, it went right back into his hands, and now that'll be team foul number 6 on the Tornadoes. Only 2 for the Burros so far in this matchup. Last foul, guilty party there was Colby Thorlickson, 6'1" junior for the Tornadoes. Henningsgaard on the near wing. Dribbles in, high post, turns around, spins, and he will get 2 shots. That's good news for the Tornadoes. If they're going to get 2 points, make it 2 shots instead of 1 and send them to the free throw line. But then again, Henningsgaard, a pretty decent free throw shooter too. He usually is a little bit rusty in the first quarter, but then in all the games that I've seen him play, he's like either missed his first 1 or 2, and then he would be perfect for the rest of the game. And he's been perfect in his last 3 to make it 25-17. 25-18. He's 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And here come the Tornadoes. With the basketball is Raczynski. Raczynski will hand it off there. Couldn't quite see who that was, but Raczynski will get it back, and the previous player was Andre Courier. Now the other Courier will have it. Bounce pass into the corner there for Henke. Henke to Courier, shot up, in and out, won't go. Defensive rebound to Sam Preston, the 6'2 sophomore into the lineup here for the Burros. He'll give it to Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard dribbles down to the baseline, quickly outside. Heinitz for three. No, that one won't go in. Loose ball rebound comes down into the hands of Henningsgaard. 5:51, Henningsgaard for three. That one won't go in. Preston tried to grab the rebound, but Courier will rip it away. .537 to go here. Second quarter of play, 25-18. Long three, and the foul, and it's in! 28-18, and he'll go to the line to shoot one more. .59 senior Conley Courier with the triple, and he got fouled. We saw that in the last Hillsboro game we covered, only it was Carson Henningsgaard getting fouled on the three from the corner, and now it's the Tornadoes getting fouled, and that's a good free throw. He completes the 4-point play, and that is a significant boost for the Tornadoes as they now lead by 11. Limke, excuse me. Up top, Landon Reed, top of the key three. That'll bounce off the back iron, won't go. Rebound comes down into the hands of Andre Courier. Courier will bring it back slowly over the timeline here with 5:13 to go as he puts it into the hands of Raczynski. Raczynski runs into a double team and it's stolen away. Landon Reed with the assist. Carson Henningsgaard lays it in off the glass. And we have a timeout on the floor. It's a 9-point game, 29-20. We'll take a short timeout. Be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @NDScores and get the same scores on your mobile device every night. All right, welcome back. 29-20 out of the timeout on the floor. Tornadoes basketball. Raczynski will bring it over the timeline with 4:55 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play. Nice look down low, and the shot goes off the bottom of the backboard. That'll be considered out of bounds, or was there a foul? Nope, there was a foul, so that'll be the fourth team foul. If the foul hadn't occurred, it would have been out of bounds, and that foul goes on Jacob Heinitz, his first. Cooper Henke, first trip to the free throw line for the Tornadoes in this basketball game, and he misses the first one. 29-20 with a 4:51 to go here in the second quarter of play. Second free throw's up and in. 10-point game once again, 30-20 off the free throw there by the 6'6 senior Cooper Henke. Landon Reed with the basketball and an offensive foul. Team foul number 5, I believe that's going on Landon Reed. No, it's going on Jacob Heinitz, his second. So the Tornadoes lead the Burros by 10. 4:41 and counting to go here before halftime. Bounce pass far side, Courier. Courier lost the ball out of bounds. He'll stay with the Tornadoes. Last touch by the Burros. They'll stop the clock with 4:35 to go here in the second quarter of play. Inbounds pass triggered into the backcourt there for Raczynski. Raczynski will not get the ball back. I thought for a moment there he was going to get it in the corner. That is going to be a foul. Going back to the line there was, it will be Conley Courier, where he's 1 for 1 from the free throw line so far in this game. That'll be the first on Sam Preston. Team foul number 6 on the Burros, and the free throw's in. So he made the basket, and he gets the free throw as well. And it will say 34 there. We'll have to adjust that down to 33. Long 2, or was it a 3? No, it would have been a 3, but he didn't make it. 4:09 to go as the Tornadoes pull down the defensive rebound once again. They lead by 13 with 4 minutes to go here. Raczynski with the basketball for the Tornadoes. Puts it into the hands of Courier on the near wing. 22 to shoot on the shot clock. Work the ball up top, now on the far side of the lane. Up top, Courier. Courier swings it near side. Now that pass inside down low there, intended for Henke, was deflected out of bounds by Patrick Limke. Limke standing 6'5", didn't have to do too much to get in the way of that pass. Inbounds pass triggered by Raczynski, and it'll be out of bounds. Back to the Burros. They're saying it went off the knee of Courier. 33-20, 338, excuse me. Once again, the basketball hoop on the left side of the gym is blocking the time portion of the scoreboard. So my vision may not always be correct. That'll stop the clock with 3:28 to go. Raczynski with the basketball, swings it over far side there for Thorlickson. Thorlickson looks into the high post there. Courier outside. Courier for three. Got it! 36-20. Back the other way. Henningsgaard will put in a deuce. And we'll have a timeout on the floor with 2:59 to go here in the second quarter of play. The Cavalier Tornadoes 36, Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 22. It's a short timeout. We'll keep it right here, actually. Thank a few of our sponsors, including Quality Home Restorations and Game Time, for making this sports broadcast possible. Also, some of our other honorary sponsors, including ND Softball All-Stars, the Fargo North Booster Club, the Fargo South Booster Club, the Fargo Davies Booster Club, who have all made financial contributions to the ND Sports Channel to make the channel what it is today. So we certainly appreciate their support. We've been able to upgrade some of our equipment. A year ago, we were doing online radio broadcasts. Now we got the video. 36-22 as we come out of the timeout. 2:58 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play. With the basketball there for the Tornadoes is Andre Courier. Courier still with the basketball, just in front of the free throw line. Trying to feed it down low. The ball got poked out of bounds. It'll go back to the Burros. They're saying it was last touched by the Tornadoes. I'm not sure which Tornado touched it last, but the Burros will have the basketball. 36-22, 2:46 and counting to go here in the second quarter. That is Limke. He'll step up for three. Missed everything, right into the hands of Cooper Henke. That'll go into the books as a defensive rebound for Henke. Back on the other side there, Conley Courier. And went out of bounds, and Conley's going to be a little bit careful there. If he's not, he's going to get a technical foul called here. If that happens again, I would presume anyway. We'll have to see what the officials decide to do. Limke with the basketball right now for the Burros, who trail by 14, 36-22. Puts it into the hands there, Doden. Doden now there, high post jumper up and in from Jacob Heinitz. 36-24. Courier with the basketball, lost it. It goes back to the Burros, another turnover. Both teams with 7 turnovers now, according to my accounts. 36-24, 2 minutes to go here. As Henningsgaard will bring it over the timeline. Henningsgaard with the basketball, gets it to Limke. Limke, ball above his head. Now he puts the ball to the floor. Couple dribbles, hands it over there for the three ball from Heinitz, and that one won't go in. They're saying it's touching the line, and it'll stay with Hillsboro Central Valley. Inbounds pass comes to Doden, handed it off there to Henningsgaard. 1:45 to go as Henningsgaard Henningsgaard rounds the corner and can't get it to go in. That's not what we're used to seeing there from Henningsgaard as Henke pulls down his 6th defensive rebound. He has 2 on the offensive glass for a total of 8, according to my numbers. 36-24, and we're still in the first half. Courier near wing, bounce pass into the corner there for Henke. A couple passes later, ends up in the hands there of Clem. Paint jumper won't go. Rebound comes down there to Limke. And back the other way comes Henningsgaard. Short jumper, tried to put it in off the glass. That one won't go in. Back the other way, now come the Tornadoes, leading by 12 with 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. 36-24, 57, 56, 55. As Courier gets the basketball, he'll back up in between the circles just in front of the midcourt stripe. Throw it there into the far corner. Now they'll look down low. That's Andre Courier. Courier picks up his dribble. He needs a little bit of help. He'll put it into the hands there of Henke. Henke, far wing, 38 to shoot, 9 on the shot clock. Courier with the basketball, drives into the paint. Can't get it to go. He gets fouled on the way to the basket. That's 17 fouls now for each team. And that last one is the first one on Patrick Limke. I want to thank the 88 people who watched the junior varsity game as the free throw is missed there. The Burros won the junior varsity game with a final score of 73-46, and that game is already on our website for a 24/7 replay. If you missed it, you can watch it again. Starting now, anytime. Henningsgaard back the other way, 29 seconds to go. Henningsgaard puts it in off the glass, 37-26. 20 seconds to go. Courier around a few defenders, lost the ball. Loose ball on the floor, ends up in the hands there of Thorlickson. Now Andre Courier. Courier will get a screen, 5 seconds to go. Shot clock off, ball stolen. Henningsgaard picks it up, Doden half court. Up there, shot at the buzzer. No, it does not count. It did not leave his hand before the clock hit 0, and that will be our halftime score. Cavalier Tornadoes 37. And the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 26 at the halftime mark. Two teams will head to the locker room. We'll see how the Burros respond in the second half here. We'll be back in a moment with their halftime show right here on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @ND Scores and get the same scores on your mobile device every night. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the 3rd annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live on the ND Sports Channel. Let's team up and help ND Softball All-Stars make the program the best it can be for the final high school softball game for the top seniors in the state of North Dakota. Send your donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota.
All right, welcome back here. We're at halftime here between the Burros and the Tornadoes, and the 9-0 Tornadoes lead the 8-1 Hillsboro Central Valley Burros at the halftime mark, 37-26. It was 21-16 at the end of the first quarter as the Burros come back out onto the floor now. Tornadoes still haven't come out onto the floor. We missed a few buckets in the first quarter, so until I can get a chance to go down to the scores table and confirm what I'm missing, I'm not going to give you a player point totals here, and I do apologize for that. I don't know why I missed them, but it must have been some reason. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. We normally have halftime stats, but because I don't know if they're accurate, we're not going to go through those at the moment. You may have seen the promo here throughout our broadcast so far. If you have the YouTube app on your TV, you can watch it on your home TV instead of on your computer. You can also watch it on your mobile device, whether that's an iPhone, an Android, an iPad, or something else. It's available. Wherever YouTube's available, you can get this game live. Live within a 30-second delay. And one of the other cool features there, if you haven't already noticed it, is we have a DVR feature, which allows you to, if you want to see a play again, you can rewind it and then watch the game on a delayed broadcast, or at any point in time, you can click on the live button and come right back to live action at whatever is happening at the moment you click that live button. It'll come right back to live action. So, and don't forget, this game will be available on our website for a 24/7 replay. We want to say like 2 to 3 hours after the game is finished, but the JV game only took about 7 to 8 minutes to upload to our website. So usually when the JV game loads up that quick, the varsity game loads up that quick as well. So once again, we're going to give a shout out here to the athletic director, and his name escapes me, even though I said it 15 times during the JV game, and for getting us set up here. And getting us the Wi-Fi password and a couple other things that we needed to make sure that we could get on the air here. Nathan Walsh, that's the name I'm looking for. I had to look at my email there. So thank you, Nathan, once again. And thanks to our sponsors, including Quality Home Restorations and Game Time, for supporting high school athletics here on the ND Sports Channel, and our honorary sponsors, including the Fargo North Booster Club, Fargo South Booster Club, Fargo Davies Booster Club, as well as the North Fargo Softball Program, for making contributions over the last year to help us get more equipment. And at one point, we were able to make the transition from online radio to what you have right now. So we certainly appreciate all those individuals and all those contributions. And even we've even had a few viewers send in donations, and we appreciate all the support here to help us continue to bring these high school sporting events to you here on the ND Sports Channel. Of course, you can browse around our website. We got the game schedule on there. We also have a final scores section. So if you missed any of the final scores from any of the games that have ever broadcasted here on the ND Sports Channel, we have every single one of them on our website there. You can go back at any time and get the final score if you need it quick. NDSportsChannel.com, click on final scores. We'll take one more timeout, come back with the third quarter after this here on the ND Sports Channel.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
All right, welcome back here as we get ready to start the third quarter of play. Conley Corrier, Jaden Laxdal, Colton Raczynski, and let's see who else is out there. Cooper Henke will be your starters for Cavalier here in the second half. It'll be Borough basketball starting the third quarter as they trail by 11, 37-26. Henningsgaard hit a bucket right at the buzzer. Or no, check that. That actually didn't count. Otherwise, it would have been a 9-point game coming into the third quarter. Reed outside, Limke for three, and it will go bounce off the front rim. Rebound comes down to the hands of Henke, who, according to my numbers now, has 6 defensive rebounds. No, check that. I misread my dash marks there. 7 defensive rebounds. Tornadoes going from left to right in their orange jerseys. Burrows going from right to left in their white jerseys. 7:21 and counting to go here in the third quarter of play as they work the ball in the hands of Laxdal. Now into the corner. Now they'll look down to the low post. Makes one dribble, and the pass was tipped out of bounds by Henningsgaard. It'll remain with the Tornadoes. An inbounds pass will be triggered by Jaden Laxdal, a 5'9" senior for the Cavalier Tornadoes. 7:12 to go here in the third quarter of play. Inbounds pass. Poked away by Landon Reed, picked up by Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard drives into the paint and banks it in off the glass. Henningsgaard gets the first bucket of the second half, and it's a 9-point game. Most times, 9 points is a comfortable lead, but when these two teams play, that could change at any point. The Tornadoes took a 14-13 lead with 1:41 to go in the first quarter of play, and they haven't given up that lead since then. Work the ball in the corner. 3 is up. 3 is in. 40 to 28, excuse me. Long 2 up from the baseline, won't go. Rebound comes down to Laxdal. 40 to 28, and once again, if I say the score and it doesn't match with what's on your screen there, trust me, whatever I say is what the actual score is, as those keys can be a little bit sticky there on our scoreboard there. The hot keys is what we like to call them. Probably the term that's most familiar. Back the other way, here comes Heinitz. He can't get that one to fall in off the steal by Limke. 3-pointer up, fouled in the act of shooting a 3 by Landon Reed. That's the second time that's happened in this game. Last time it happened, he made the 3-pointer and he converted on the 4-point play. So now, stepping up to the free throw line, the 6'5" junior Andre Courier will shoot 3. That is the second personal on Landon Reed. Here's the first of 3, and he'll miss that first one. Second one is up, and it's in. 41-28. Third free throw is in. 2 of 3 on that trip. 42-28 is the Tornado lead. Henningsgaard with the basketball, puts it into the hands there, Heinitz. Heinitz, ball with his head, now puts the ball on the floor, dribbles to his right. Dribbles up to the high post, puts up the jumper, it's in. Heinitz with a bucket. Back to a 12-point game, 42-30. That's Raczynski. Shot won't go. Rebound for Heinitz. Back the other way, now that's Henningsgaard with the basketball. Dribbles right in front of the free throw line. Turned around, got it to drop in. Henningsgaard makes it a 10-point game, 42-32. Raczynski picks up his dribble, puts it into the hands of Courier. Courier dribbles up to the free throw line, now pumps it out. 3-pointer on its way, it will not go. Ball's tipped around, Travis Doden pulls down the rebound. Back the other way now, the Burros can cut it to single digits. They put it into the hands of Heinitz. Heinitz looks inside Doden, one dribble, outside, Landon Reed for 3, and he got it! And Cavalier wants to talk it over. 42-35, 4:37 to go here, third quarter of play. This is high school basketball on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
.437 to go here, third quarter of play. The Burros are chipping away at the deficit. 42-35, it's a 7-point basketball game. At 1 point, Cavalier led by, I think, 13 was the largest lead. They would take the lead 14-13 at the 141 mark of the first quarter, and they have not given up the lead since then. And that was a travel. Yes, it was. Okay. 42-35. They'll stop the clock with 4:24 to go as Courier gets called for the travel. Delayed call there. It called it about 5 seconds before the official circled his hands. 42-35 as Limke will have the basketball. Limke gives it up to Doden. Doden dribbles into the high post, hands it off to Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard backs up far wing, 20 to shoot on the shot clock. Henningsgaard still with the basketball, high on the far side. Looking for a screen, he will not get it. Bounce pass over there to Heinitz for 3, and he got it! (42-38), and once again the Burros are chipping away at that lead. Basketball ended up in the hands of Andre Courier. Courier runs into Doden, spins around, still with the ball, spins around again. Gets it into the hands of Raczynski. Raczynski back outside, Courier for 3, missed it. Heinitz pulls down the rebound, back the other way come the Burros. It's Henningsgaard, he'll pull up for 3, bury it! And it's a 1-point game off the 3 by Carson Henningsgaard, and Cavalier will take another timeout. 42-41, the Burros are within 1, back in a moment.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
All right. Still about 20 seconds remaining in the timeout here. Cavalier leads 42-41, but coming out of the halftime break, Hillsboro Central Valley outscoring the Tornadoes 15-5 so far here in the third quarter of play, and that 15-5 run for the Burros has made it a 1-point game. And don't go anywhere. This one is not over by any means. This one, I had somebody tell me that this one could go into overtime. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I told that same friend of mine that if it came down to a buzzer beater, I might put my bets on the Burros, mainly because they have the experience. But that doesn't mean that Cavalier can't hit a buzzer beater of their own. This should be a good one here for the remaining quarter and a half. 3:12 to go here in the third quarter of play. Near wing now, that's Kobe Thorlickson. Thorlickson looks down low for Henke, and a foul will be called here on the Burros. I didn't see who it was on, but it is a Burro foul, the third one of the second half here for Hillsboro Central Valley. And it'll be the second personal on Travis Doden, the 6-foot senior. There we go. Now the PA announcer's microphone is working. It wasn't working in the first half. They must have did something during halftime there. Inbounds pass comes to Courier. Courier up top there, back over to Courier. I couldn't see who that was up top. I want to say it's Raczynski, and it was. Raczynski to Courier. Courier will loop it up inside there. A little teardrop pass into Cooper Henke. That pushes the Tornado lead back to 3, 44-41. The Burros could tie it up here with a basket. Doden with the basketball, far wing. One dribble, Landon Reed, quick catch and shoot 3. Limke, in and out, won't go. Rebound comes down to Henke. Now Courier over the timeline here. 2:25 to go as he dribbles up into the near wing, being guarded by Henningsgaard. Travel. Or did he step out of bounds? He stepped out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Burros. So Limke will trigger the inbounds pass to Henningsgaard with 2:21 to go here in the third quarter of play. It's a 3-point game, 44-41. The Tornadoes lead 15-5 to chop it to a 1-point lead. Since then, it's been 15-7. Long 2. Well, I thought it was a long 2, but underneath, it'll be Travis Doden putting it in. And it's back to a 1-point game. They'll get it into the hands there of Henke. Henke looks inside there, and a foul on Landon Reed, I believe. It's the 4th team foul. We'll see who they put it on. I think it's going to be on Reed, but we'll get the official call here in just a moment. A minute 46 to go here in the third quarter of play, and it's a 1-point game, and the foul will indeed go on Landon Reed. That'll be his third. Reed will stay in with the 3 fouls. Wide open for 3. That's Raczynski, and he got it in there. No, they gave him 2. 2 instead. (46-43). Henningsgaard up top. Gets it to Limke on the near wing. Limke one dribble over to Heinitz. Heinitz bounce pass into Landon Reed at the low post. Back over to Heinitz. Free throw line jumper is up and in. Heinitz with another bucket. And it's a 1-point game once again, 46-45. The last lead change came at the 1:41 mark of the first quarter of play. Henningsgaard, nice defense there. Long 2 from Raczynski off the mark. Landon Reed pulls down the defensive board. Corner 3 for Limke is up, and no, it's off the front rim, won't go. Henke with yet another, has 10 defensive rebounds now, Cooper Henke, for the Tornadoes, according to my numbers. 46-45, 37 seconds to go. Maybe got away with a traveling call there, and the assist instead, as Courier to Courier on the bucket. Pushes it back to a 3-point lead, 48-45. Shot clock is off. Limke has it with 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Doden hesitated, bounce pass into the corner there. I think that is Heinitz over in the corner. And it was. Now we'll give it up to Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard will back up. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. Henningsgaard with the basketball. Limke over, wide open for 3. Heinitz, no, it won't go in. And that will bring us to the buzzer. And it's 48-45 in favor of the Tornadoes. They hang on to the lead. And we'll take a timeout and be back with the fourth quarter after this. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, we're back. Start of the fourth quarter of play. The Tornadoes lead by 3. The Burros outscored the Tornadoes 19-11 in that third quarter of play. Inbounds pass will be triggered there by Thorlickson. Thorlickson will get it into Courier. 7:57 to go here. 3-point lead for the Tornadoes, and they have the basketball. As Courier will get into the hands of Raczynski. Raczynski being guarded there by Landon Reed. Raczynski looking for some help, puts it into the hands there, Henke, and that's stolen away. Back the other way now comes Heinitz. Heinitz will pick up his dribble, get it into the hands of Henningsgaard. He'll put it up for 3. Got it! And we're tied at 48. .7:29 comes the tie. The last lead change at the 1:41 mark of the first quarter. We're knotted up at 48. Raczynski drives into the lane. Shot just in front of the free throw line, won't go. Limke pulls down the defensive board, puts it into the hands of Henningsgaard. 7:04 and counting, and Henningsgaard. A whistle will sound, and I'm not sure who, and somebody threw an elbow, but I didn't see who. It must have been a foul on the Tornadoes, and it will be charged to Thorlickson, his second. First of the second half for Cavalier. Inbounds pass comes to Henningsgaard. Now Limke up top. Back over to Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard directing traffic. will get the screen there from Heinitz. Henningsgaard up top, corner three, Limke up, and it will bounce off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound there by the Burros. Back into the hands of Henningsgaard, who feeds it to Landon Reed down low, and he will be fouled. That will go on Andre Courier. That'll be team foul number 2. That'll be Courier's first. So Landon Reed has a chance to give the Burros the lead for the first time since the 2:48 mark of the first quarter, and they do. 49-48 with 6:40 to go here in the fourth. HCV takes the lead. Second free throw's up and in, 50-48, 6:40 to go. Raczynski with the basketball, comes over the timeline, hands it off there into the hands of Courier. Courier will drive down, far side of the lane, mid-post jumper up and in, we're tied. 6:24 to go on the tie. Back the other way now. Henningsgaard thought about the three, did not pull the trigger. Now he'll give it up top there to Limke, over to Heinitz. Heinitz on the far wing, back up top. That is Colton Anderson, a 6'5 senior. That shot won't go. Anderson with the rebound, Anderson with the bucket. .557, that lead change came. Courier gets fouled by Limke. If that's on Limke, I think it's his second. Clock is stopped with 5:49 to go. Burros have a 2-point lead. Courier can have a chance to nip that down to 1. And it will fall in. Courier can tie it. Over the line, and that free throw will go into the books as a missed free throw. And it'll remain a 1-point lead here for the Burros as Henningsgaard will receive the inbounds pass, guarded partially in the backcourt there by Raczynski. Henningsgaard brings it over the timeline. Landon Reed over on the far wing. Reed will dribble up top of the key. Now down the near side of the lane. Henningsgaard, corner three, in! 4-point lead for the Burros. Raczynski with the basketball now. Puts into the hands there, Courier, Andre Courier. I can barely hear myself talk. Hopefully you can hear me just fine. Raczynski puts it into the hands there of Courier. Conley Courier, now over to Andre Courier, back to Conley. Back to Andre. Andre looks inside, can't see who that is. Turning around, can't get it to drop in, that was Cooper Henke.
First personal, team foul number 6.
.55-51, the free throw will drop in. Henke 2 of 3 from the line now in the game, according to my unofficial numbers here, 55-52, and it's a 3-point game. Henke's second free throw will bounce off, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Limke. Landon Reed over on the far wing, 27 to shoot on the shot clock. Henningsgaard on the far wing now gets the screen from Reed. That's a hard one to say. Henningsgaard gets the ball back. He'll back up just in front of the timeline. Has a double team, kicks it out corner. Heinitz will dribble in. Heinitz nearly had the ball stolen away. Ends up in the hands there of Limke, and Limke puts in the floater from the high post. 57-52. The Burros slowly increasing their lead. Courier with the basketball here on the near wing. 4:15 to go here, fourth quarter of play. Gets it up top. That is Broden Pucci, I think is how you say it. That one's missed. Rebound comes down there. Kluchi. I said it a lot in the JV game, and now I have it right again. Limke with the ball up top, sends it over into the hands there of Anderson. Anderson down low. That will not drop in off the shot by Heinitz. 5-point game, 57-52. Back the other way come the Tornadoes. Over on the far wing, Raczynski has the basketball, and it's going to be kicked by Landon Reed, and now we'll have a substitution as Travis Doden will come in. Colton Anderson will get a breather on the bench for Hillsboro Central Valley. 3:40 to go here in regulation, we'll call it. Inbounds pass will be triggered by, I believe that's Kluchi, and it was. Raczynski with the basketball, far side. Up top now, Corrier. Corrier being guarded by Henningsgaard. Corrier drives into the lane, puts it up, won't go. Henningsgaard with the rebound. Back the other way now comes Hillsboro Central Valley, leading by 5 with 3:20 and counting to go. Landon Reed with the basketball right now, puts it into the hands of Limke. Limke fakes on the shot and then drives down the near side of the lane, and he'll draw contact and the foul. That'll stop the clock with 3:13 to go here and send Hillsboro Central Valley to the free throw line, leading by 5. Hillsboro Central Valley took the lead on a free throw at the check that on a 2-point basket at the 5:57 mark of the fourth quarter here. They haven't given up the lead since then, and they will increase that lead by one more. 58-52 as Limke puts in another free throw. Second free throw is up. That one won't drop in. And it's going to be a push, I believe, on Landon Reed. If that is, that's his fourth. Oh, no, check that. It's on Travis Doden. That's his third. So we'll march down to the other end. It's going to be a 1-and-1 bonus now for the next 3 fouls. Andre Corrier, 3 of 4 from the line, make it 4 of 5. 58-53, it's back to a 5-point game. 2-possession game right now. It can make it a little bit easier 2-possession game if he connects on this free throw, and he won't. He'll miss it. Rebound comes down initially to Heinitz, but then he lost it. Free throw line jumper up and in from Conley Corrier. And now we have a foul called once again. That'll be on Raczynski. That'll be his third. Team foul number 4 on the Tornadoes as the inbounds pass is triggered into the hands of Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard brings it over the timeline, 2:57 and counting to go. Henningsgaard still with the basketball. He'll hand it off there. Limke, top of the key. Limke picks up his dribble, bounce pass to Henningsgaard in between the circles. Henningsgaard looks right, goes left. Now feeds it into the hands there of Limke. Limke outside, Doden drives into the lane. Bounce pass, Landon Reed. A push. I believe that foul is going to go on Kluchi. It will. It'll be team foul number 5 and Kluchi's first. Henningsgaard will trigger the inbounds pass from the baseline near side of the hoop. Comes into Travis Doden. He feeds it quickly up there, and the 2 passes later to Landon Reed. Reed picks up his dribble. Limke wide open for 3. Got it! No, he didn't. It looked like it went through. It grazed the front end of the net and deceived my eyes were deceived there. 58-55, 2:24 to go. Clock is stopped at 2:24. It's a 3-point game. Henningsgaard will trigger the inbounds pass to Limke once again. Limke up top to Reed. Reed over to Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard will put the ball to the floor, dribble to his right. Down to the low post, finds Reed underneath the hoop, waits for a couple defenders to go up in the air, draws contact, and will step up to the free throw line to shoot 2. Team foul number 6 now here on the Tornadoes. That is the 4th personal on Andre Corrier. Landon Reed at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line in this game. And he makes it. It's a 4-point game now, 59-55, 2:11 to go. This is far from over, folks. Don't go anywhere. This is a crucial free throw right here, and he makes it. A 5-point game, still a 2-possession game. It says 60 on your scoreboard. Oh wait, yeah, that's correct. Got ahead of myself a little bit there. 60-55, timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
All right, welcome back. A 5-point basketball game. Tornadoes trail 60-55. They'll have the basketball with 2:08 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Inbounds pass comes to Raczynski. Raczynski feeds it into, that is Corrier. He has 4 fouls. He needs to be careful. Throws the elbow outside. Corner 3 is up. It's in! It's a 2-point game! 60-58. Raczynski hits the triple to make it 60-58. Heinitz with the basketball. That's Travis Doden, gives it right back to Heinitz. Heinitz, high post jumper. Nice defense there. And the loose ball will go into the hands of the Tornadoes, and they have a chance to either tie or take the lead here on this possession. Raczynski with the basketball, hands it off to Corrier. Corrier feeds it inside there for Henke. Henke, did the basket count? I think it did. No. Offensive foul. Offensive foul. 1:17 to go here, and that foul will go on Henke. That'll be his first. Team foul number 7. Both teams have 7 fouls now here in the second half. The referee blows the whistle, wants to check something on the floor. A girls basketball final, Enderlin 45, Central Cass 42, game tying 3-pointer rimmed out, and Eagles are now 6-0 in Region 1 play as they pick up that 3-point victory in a thriller there in, I believe that game was played in Central Cass, if I'm not mistaken. We'll keep you updated on the score. I know we had a couple other ones come in, but a lot of stuff has come in recently, and I have to scroll back pretty far to find out. Milner North Sargent defeats Oak Grove 56-49. That's a Class B girls basketball score for you here. We're 7 minutes in front of 9 o'clock, and it's a 2-point game between the undefeated Tornadoes trailing the 8-1 Burros here by the score of 60-58. With 1:04 to go, and a whistle will stop the clock at 1:04. Corrier will foul out with 1:04 to go here in the basketball game. Kobe Thorlickson will check in for the fouled out Corrier. So that makes things a little bit easier. There's only one Corrier on the floor now. Landon Reed, free throw is in. 61-58, it's a 3-point game. Timeout on the floor. It is, we'll see here. If it's a full timeout, we'll take a break. If it's a 30, we'll keep it here. It is a full timeout. We'll take a break and be back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up. All right, we'll skip the bumper music here. Landon Reed, huge free throw right here. And he missed it, and it's a one-possession game. That's his first miss from the line in the game. Rotchinski feeds it to Corrier. Corrier drives in, free throw line jumper is up. It looks good. It's too strong off the back rim. Battle for it. It comes down to Landon Reed. Reed will hand it off to Henningsgaard. 45 seconds to go. A three-point game. The Burros can dribble this one down to about 11 seconds before they have to take a shot. Still plenty of time here, especially we'll have a foul. This one will go on Cooper Henke. That'll be his second, I believe. And team foul number 8. It should be a 1-and-1 bonus, I believe, for the Burros. Oh, it's actually team foul number 9. My bad. I was off by 1 there. So that'll stop the clock with 29 seconds. So the shot clock is off. The Tornadoes need a defensive rebound here. And they will get that defensive rebound. Rotchinski has the basketball, and the Tornadoes want to talk it over, and I don't blame them. 24.5 seconds to go. Tornadoes trail by 3. They'll have the basketball after this timeout. If it's a full timeout, we'll take a break. If not, we'll keep it right here. It is a full timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in a moment.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo.
All right, we're set up for the conclusion of at least regulation, if not the game, but we'll see here. 61-58. Tornadoes trail by 3, and they will have the basketball with 24.5 seconds to go. Tornadoes 9-0 on the year. They have not lost yet, and their backs are against the wall right now. Some clutch moments coming up here, and see if their clutch players can come through in the clutch. Kluchi will trigger the inbounds pass to Rotchinski. 22 seconds to go as Rotchinski crosses the timeline. Rotchinski still with the basketball. Now Corrier feeds it back to Kluchi. Kluchi up top, Corrier. Corrier will get a screen. Back over to Rotchinski now. 7 seconds to go. Rotchinski with the 3. That rolls in and out. Henningsgaard with the rebound. Wrestling match. Clock stops with 2.1 seconds to go. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Hillsboro Central Valley. Actually, check the jump ball. There was a foul called on the play. Team foul number 10. That'll put Henningsgaard at the line to shoot 2. So he'll shoot 2. If he misses the first one, if he makes 1, the game's over. If he misses both, there's a chance here, and he misses the first one. If he misses this next one, the Cavalier will get the rebound. They'll have a last-ditch effort chance here to tie this game up. It's going to be at least a three-quarter court shot if he doesn't make this, and he does. And that will seal the game. Shot is up at the buzzer, and it is a little short off to the left side, and that is your final score. The Hillsboro Central Valley Burros hang on and hand the Cavalier Tornadoes their first loss of the year. Your final score, Hillsboro Central Valley 62, Cavalier 58. We'll come back with a post-game show here in a few moments on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter, search at ND Scores, and get the same scores on your mobile device every night. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the 3rd annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live on the ND Sports Channel. Let's team up and help ND Softball All-Stars make the program the best it can be for the final high school softball game for the top seniors in the state of North Dakota. Send your donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota. All right, welcome back here to Hillsboro Central Valley. I should say Central Valley, and Hillsboro's a little bit south of us here, but the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, after trailing for pretty much most of the second quarter and all of the third quarter. I think they were trailing for all of the third quarter. Yes, they were trailing at the end of the third, and then but they started to pull away with it in that third quarter. They would lose the first half in points per quarter, but they would defeat the Tornadoes in both the third and fourth quarters, outscoring them to pick up the 4-point victory, 62-58. Both teams are now 9-1 on the season. Individual numbers. Well, first of all, let's start off score by quarters. It was 21-16 in favor of the Cavalier Tornadoes at the end of the first quarter. The Tornadoes would outscore the Burros 16-10 in that second quarter to play to bring us to a halftime score of 37-26. And then the Burros would come out after halftime, go on a 15-5 run, and ultimately outscored the Tornadoes 19-11. In that third quarter of play to pull themselves within 3. At that point, the Tornadoes led 48-45 at the end of the third quarter, but then Henningsgaard and company came out and poured in 17 points in the fourth quarter, holding the Tornadoes to just 10, and that would provide the 4-point victory of 62-58 here
for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. The Tornadoes were led in scoring by both Andre and Conley Courier. They both had 19 points, according to my numbers here on the night, followed by Cooper Henke with 8, Colton Raczynski with 7, and Jaden Laxdal with 5 for a team total of 58. While for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, they were led by Carson Henningsgaard with a grand total of 28 points, 9 apiece for Jacob Heinitz and Patrick Limke, 10 for Landon Reed, 4 for Travis Doden, and 2 for Colton Anderson for a team total of 62 for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at what's coming up for these two teams and select the player of the game and wrap up our post-game show here from Central Valley School in Central Valley between Reynolds and Buxton. And we'll do that here after this timeout here on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars, and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search at ND Scores to get the same scores on your mobile device every night. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up.
Paper ticket.
All right, welcome back. Once again, your final score, Hillsboro Central Valley 62, Cavalier Tornadoes 58. And the Tornadoes dropped their first game of the year after winning 9 in a row. Their 9-game winning streak comes to an end. Let's take a look at how these two teams look like side by side now after the conclusion of this game, after all the stats have been added into their previous stats. And, well, for the Cavalier Tornadoes, they are now 9-1. Let's make that a little bit bigger. There we go. That looks a little bit more respectable there. And they're 9-1 now, 7-1 against Region 2 opponents, and they are 6-0 at home, 3-1 on the road now. And they have now lost one in a row as that 9-game winning streak comes to an end. They've scored 674 on the season, which actually drops their average from 68 to 67 points a game. And they have allowed 484 on the season, which ups their average from 46 to 48 points allowed for the Cavalier Tornadoes. For the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, they are also 9-1 now, 5-1 against Region 2 opponents, 4-1 at home, 5-0 on the road. And they have now won 4 in a row, scoring 617, just shy of 62 points a game on average, and allowing 460, which is an exact 46 points per game allowed over the 10 games of the season so far here for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. For these two teams coming up next, well, after they lost tonight here for the Cavalier Tornadoes, they will try and bounce back against the Grafton Spoilers. That won't be an easy matchup for the Tornadoes. The Spoilers are doing fairly well this season as well so far, but the Cavalier Tornadoes might be able to get back into their win column is what I'm trying to say with that game against Grafton, but we'll have to wait and see. And then they'll have home games against Drayton Valley, Edinburgh, and Grafton. All these games set for 7:30 p.m. tip-offs, at least to the best of our knowledge. And then they'll hit the road for a 3-game road trip. North Border, 7:30 p.m. on February 1st to kick off the month of February, and then they'll see the Thompson Tommies in Thompson on February 5th. Drayton Valley, Edinburgh on the 8th, Finley, Sharon, Hope Page, the Spartans on the 9th, and the Aggies from Park River, Fordville, Lankin on February 12th. And then they'll wrap up the regular season against the Larimore Polar Bears on Valentine's Day on February 14th. For the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, after the win tonight, they will travel a little bit south of here to take on the Northern Cass Jaguars on January 18th, and then they'll have Midway Minto Mustangs after that before they come back home to take on the Central Cass Squirrels and the Ada Borup / Norman County West Cougars on January 31st to wrap up the month of January. And then they'll also hit the road to start off February against the Park River Fordville Lankin Aggies and the Grafton Spoilers before coming back home to take on Drayton Valley Edinburgh and the Mayport CG Patriots. They'll head up to Thompson on February 12th. And I believe that is, let's see here. I believe that's a game we'll have on the ND Sports Channel, even though it doesn't say that on there. I'm pretty sure we'll have that game for you here on the ND Sports Channel. Of course, once again, our most accurate website schedule is always on our website under the game schedule button at ndsportschannel.com. Then they'll have the North Border Eagles. That one, I think that one's not on the ND Sports Channel. I think that that wording got pushed down a game by mistake, but I could be wrong. Once again, check our website for the most up-to-date current schedule, and then they'll wrap up the regular season at home against the Finley Sharon Hope Page Spartans. Time now to select a player of the game, and, well, we're going to go with Carson Henningsgaard, the junior. He ended the night here with 28 points, 4 of them from three-point land, or I should say 12 of them from three-point land, and I think there's more on the show there. 5 assists, 4 steals. He went 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 67%. No blocks and 1 personal foul for Carson Henningsgaard, the junior, who really stepped it up. Especially in that second half, connecting on the final three of 4 3-pointers of the game. It was Landon Reed who hit that 3 about midway through the third quarter, and then Carson Henningsgaard would drill 3 of his own threes after that to chip away at the lead, tie it up, and he hit that corner 3 to tie it. And then he gave the Burros the lead at the 5:57 mark of the fourth quarter. It was 52-50 in favor of Hillsboro Central Valley, and they would cruise on to score 10 more points while only allowing 8. And they would come to that 62-58 final as a result. So Carson Henningsgaard, our player of the game. That's going to wrap things up here from Central Valley High School. Once again, a shout out to Nathan Walsh, the athletic director up here, for allowing us to make the trip up here and the visit up here and get set up and giving us the couple of things that we needed to make sure that we could get on the air here. And don't forget, these games will be available, both the junior varsity, which is already on our website, and this varsity game probably within a few minutes, but we'll say 2 to 3 hours just to be safe after we conclude our broadcast, which is coming up here, and they'll be available under the game rewind button. You click on boys basketball, and both the JV and the varsity game will be the 2 most recent games at the top of that page. You can watch them again 24/7 at your convenience. So if you have a family or friend that wasn't able to catch the game, don't tell them the final score. Just send them to our website and have them watch it and find out for themselves how this thing wrapped up, as it looked like Cavalier was pretty much in charge of this game in that first half of play there, but Hillsboro Central Valley making some adjustments at halftime. They would come back, chip away, and eventually take the lead and eventually pick up the win and hand the Tornadoes their first loss of the year. Once again, your final score, 62-58. Both of these teams now 9-1 on the season. That's going to wrap it up for us. Be sure to check our schedule here at ndsportschannel.com for our next game broadcast, which I believe is tomorrow. Matter of fact, I know it's tomorrow, but I can't recall from memory what game it is, and I really apologize. Normally I know that stuff, but I don't. So we will have another game for you tomorrow here on the ND Sports Channel, and until tomorrow, we'll chat with you then, and have a good rest of your evening. And if you are driving home from Central Valley here, make sure you buckle your seatbelts, put those mobile devices in a place where they will not distract you, and get home safely to your friends and family. Your final score one more time, Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 62, Cavalier Tornadoes 58. That wraps it up here from Central Valley High School. Have a great night.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.